Wow, Bitcoin is up 35% in the last 15 days. That is 35% up for BTC in just over 2 weeks. But in the last couple of months of this brutal bear market, we've seen, to be honest, a lot of pumps and a lot of dumps, and it would suggest that the current rally could be just another bull trap. It is a possibility. I wanted to find out more about what's happening exactly, so I took a closer and deeper look at the market, looking at some metrics, and found out something pretty interesting. Right now, some pretty good money volume is coming back into the crypto market, and this should not be ignored at all. But that's not the whole story. There are 3 more reasons and catalysts that suggest that this is something more long-term that's happening to the market. And these catalysts will help us answer a very important question in everyone's minds right now. Will this bull rally continue, and are we going to see a bigger crypto rally ahead? Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie. This is Altcoin Buzz. As always, we wish you all the very best of luck if you choose to invest in BTC, in altcoins, or really anything else. However, just remember, I'm not an official financial advisor, and thus this is not official financial or investment advice. I am appearing off screen today because my face looks like a train wreck. I participated in a judo tournament on the weekend, and it went pretty well. But I look like crap, and I'm not going to impose on you my decrepit appearance. All right, so let's get into it and look at this from an investor perspective, because there are only 2 ways really to determine whether this bull rally will continue or not. 2 tools, if you will. Fundamental analysis, that's number 1, and number 2, technical analysis. But, I didn't want this video to be overly technical or to be too long or to sound boring, so we're giving you a simplified version here. Before I get into how fundamentally strong Bitcoin is looking right now and whether that is bullish or not, let me first answer a very basic question. Is the Bitcoin bottom in? Our awesome Altcoin Buzz technical analysis team gave the Bitcoin bottom price charts a look, and here's what I understood from it. So in the previous 2 cycles, we have seen BTC retracements and bottoms around 82 or 83% down from its all-time high. Okay, let's take this cycle's all-time high, therefore, into perspective. Let's call it 69,000 even. If we were to retrace 82, 83% down from that, a BTC bottom would look like $12,489. That would be a pretty big drop from where we stand right now at just under $23,000. Okay, but whether we hit that bottom or not, let's still assume that $12,489 is the bottom. If we assume that as the baseline, then the targets for the next BTC bull cycle are as follows: 105,161, 162,397, 219,632, and $255,003. This is all based on Fibonacci analysis, and of course, these are some pretty substantial numbers. We're talking, however, about the next bull rally. When exactly will it start? Honestly, I don't have that answer, but I do know what to look for in terms of the 3 reasons, the 3 catalysts, if you will, that will set off that Bitcoin bull rally. Bullish catalyst number 1, new Bitcoin address growth. Because according to our friends at Glassnode, where you should have at least the free subscription for some on-chain data, it's very valuable. According to their metrics, Bitcoin is growing in terms of number of addresses again. But what does that mean for the price of BTC and a potential rally? Let's break it down. Okay, so after bottoming out in late July of 2021, the 30-day moving average for new BTC addresses, that started to grow again from 345,000 new BTC addresses per month to 418,000 new addresses per month. That is an increase of 21%. Very healthy growth for any chain, but especially the largest in all of crypto. And look, because day-to-day activity can have pretty big swings, we use moving averages to smooth those over into a more reasonable view of real activity. So let's consider this image again. You can see that since late October, the red line is higher than the blue line. Another positive fundamental. This means that the 30-day average, the red, is higher than the 365-day average, i.e. the blue. So more people, therefore, are transacting on the Bitcoin network. On-chain activity is higher in recent months, including nearly all of the 4th quarter than it was in the previous 4 quarters. Now, that is a clearly bullish stat, but even more so when you consider it in the context of our next catalyst. And that is the Bitcoin hash rate. As a proof of work chain, POW of course, hash rate shows how much computing power miners are contributing to the network. Growing hash rates, therefore, equal a healthier network. And the thing is, despite Bitcoin's volatile price movements, the hash rate is actually hitting all-time highs. The hash rate hit a high on November 1st, and then after a brief dip, it's back up once again to new all-time highs. So this is a sign of both network health and probably more importantly, a sign of how secure the network is. Every increase in hash means it's more difficult to hack into or attack the Bitcoin network. And it's a key stat for maintaining decentralization, of course. And if you combine hash rate with this next chart, you really start to see a clear picture, because while miners are contributing more power to the network costs per transaction are also declining. As you know, the Bitcoin block reward of 6.25 BTC per block is fixed, but miners earn transaction fees too, and those are going down. So miners are earning less, prices are down, but hash rates are still up because clearly miners still believe in Bitcoin, therefore very bullish. Bullish catalyst number 3 here is simply the fact that Bitcoin is due for a new big rally if you base that on its RSI, which has copied 2018 bear market recovery RSI conditions. And for those of you that may not be familiar with RSI, it simply stands for Relative Strength Index, which indicates the overbought and oversold territories of an asset's valuation. In this case, we're talking about Bitcoin. In very basic terms, it's simple because if Bitcoin is overbought, we then see a subsequent dump. And inversely, if it's oversold, we see a big rally. Well, according to the latest popular trader Crypto Wolf, Bitcoin RSI has printed a long-awaited bullish divergence, something which has never happened before. Therefore, this is very good news. But before the next big rally hits, we might see a Bitcoin price consolidation. So ultimately, the message is always be careful with your trades. If you're not confident enough, I advise you just to hold your BTC and avoid any trades at all. However, patience pays off in this game. Whether or not we have definitively hit a low yet is kind of irrelevant at the end of the day. The future of Bitcoin, the future of crypto, the future of altcoins is going to be bigger and brighter than it is today.